Today we're going to talk about the biggest hurdle facing severely injured people and their families following a serious car crash in Ontario. That is catastrophic determination. We'll talk about what is a catastrophic determination, the process, the definition of catastrophic impairment, and what's the big deal about being determined catastrophic. So let's get to it. First things first, what is a catastrophic determination? A catastrophic determination is a decision made by a car insurance company or an arbitrator about whether an injured person's injuries are so bad that they meet the definition of catastrophic impairment found in our insurance laws that qualifies them for a higher level of benefits from their no-fault insurance company. How does the process work? Usually it works this way. The severely injured person's lawyer will arrange for a number of specialized doctors and other medical professionals to assess the injured person to determine if the doctors feel that their injuries meet that catastrophic determination threshold. If they do, then insurance forms are submitted to the car insurance company. The car insurance company in turn will then probably want their own insurance doctors to assess the injured person also. They won't just take the word of the injured person's doctors. The car insurance company's doctors assess the injured person and they come up with their own opinion about whether the person meets the catastrophic determination threshold. If they do, then most likely, in most cases, then the insurance company will decide that the person meets that catastrophic definition. If they don't, then the lawyer for the injured person can always sort of appeal that decision to an arbitrator. So what does it mean to be catastrophically impaired? Quite frankly, it's a long 4-page, highly complex definition found in our insurance laws. But to distill it down, here are the different sorts of ways that a person's injuries can be determined catastrophic. First, if the person suffers from paraplegia or tetraplegia, which is like quadriplegia, if the person suffers loss of vision in both eyes, if the person suffers a significant amputation above the knee high level or above the elbow high level to the arm, if the person suffers from a mental behavioral disorder, which is the emotional impact of the collision, that's either extreme or marked. Or finally, there is a catch-all, and that is if the person suffers from a 55% whole person impairment based on the American Medical Association guidelines to the evaluation of permanent impairment. I know it's a lot of medical mumbo-jumbo, but at the risk of oversimplifying it, specialized doctors under this category assess the person and add up each of the person's impairments. Now, it's not a 2 + 2 = 4 addition type of scenario. There's specialized calculations in the American Medical Association guides that doctors have to follow. But if those impairments add up to 55% or more, then the person would meet the catastrophic impairment threshold in the opinion of that doctor or group of doctors. So what difference does it make if a person is determined catastrophically impaired? The short answer is it makes a huge difference. That's because if a person is catastrophically impaired, they will have access to a higher level of maximum benefits from their own no-fault insurance company than if they don't meet the catastrophic threshold. For medical, rehabilitation, and attendant care benefits, the person will be entitled to a maximum of $1 million in benefits versus $65,000 unless the person previously bought optional benefits. Big difference. There are other differences too. If the person meets the catastrophic definition, they're entitled to a maximum of $6,000 in a month for attendant care, versus if they don't meet the catastrophic threshold, they're only entitled to a maximum of $3,000 a month. Oh, and that $1 million versus the $65,000, well, the $1 million is payable up to the entire person's life. But the $65,000 is only payable up until the 5-year anniversary of the crash. So if you're at 5 years and only $50,000 has been spent, then you're out of luck. If you're at 2 years and $65,000 has been spent, which is more often the case, then you're also out of luck. Likewise, another significant difference is a person who's catastrophically impaired has access to benefits for housekeeping and home maintenance, whereas a person who isn't catastrophic isn't entitled to those benefits. And finally, a catastrophically impaired person has access to a case manager, which is like a quarterback for the person's community-based care. Really important person in the team, the rehab team that's treating the injured person following the serious injury. So there you have it. Catastrophic determination, how that decision is made, the definition of catastrophic impairment, and how it has an impact on severely injured people. Thanks for watching. We're grateful for all of our social media followers. If you like this video, please click like in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen and share it with your friends and family. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.